Okay, so we should be live again. We were down for like a minute or maybe 2 minutes because I was resetting our toolkit. But today's VOD, the nighttime VOD, so we are going to be sleeping some point in this VOD. I'll probably be up for a little bit though, but made 5 shorts today. I was saying earlier that in total, I now have 100 that are 100% uploadable in the now, which is good. I think I started uploading about on March 20th. If I open up my calendar here, is when the first one went out on my Instagram. So yeah, we've been basically on averaging making like 5 a day, which is actually kind of crazy if you think about it. But these last 30 and the ones I guess I'll be uploading tomorrow, starting tomorrow, I think are really good. And then again, I'm probably going to keep some type of pace of making these till we do reach the final day of these VODs. And then after that, I was saying in the last VOD as well that we will be going throughout the rest of the year trying to, figure this out. Regardless, though, title of this VOD is called Value Experiences Over Possessions. And let me put it on the screen so you know it is locked in time on this day. And yeah, it doesn't change. So, this is something that I think a lot of people get twisted from the perception of this game, right? Because possessions are attractive to the masses and attractive to we're going to use the word GP, like the general populace. The consensus is that expensive things or flashy things are, what you want. And that's kind of what advertisers slowly have done over, decades of time, is kind of make you feel like you want something or need something even to be some type of somebody. And I think that is, the biggest mistake you can possibly make is to truly believe, and not only believe, but to get it in your head that an experience, a way to gain perspective is more valuable than a possession, is a complete delusion here. Because everything, when it comes to your ability to input in storytelling, is based on a personal experience, based on something you've been through, based on something you've seen, based on something and to experience unique experiences and whoever you are, I kind of get a sense that the experience is valuable, and perspective is valuable, and to seek out better perspective at times is expensive, and at times is costly. And I think that, and again, I'm coming at this with a $0 marketing budget, right? So I don't know your situation. Maybe you have plenty of money to, flash possessions, but I doubt you do. I actually think whoever you are is coming from complete gutter. And the truth of what you want or what you're being shown from, characters that might be in front of you are really bad play styles, right? Like you have the advantage if you value your experiences and if you value your commitment to truly just focusing on trying to gain some type of unique perspective and where you probably come from is something that they won't even put themselves in, right? And in your youth, the more you absorb it, the more you take risks within it, the more you level up through it. These things add deep levels of character to your story, and whenever you're speaking freely in God's message, there is a lot to gain from what you've seen rather than what you own. And that is truly, I think, the biggest thing that I see, the biggest mistake that I see somebody making is like thinking that they need something to progress here, when it's like all about putting yourself in an experience and kind of telling the story of the experience, and however you go about doing that or whatever the experience might have been. I think my songs have a lot of experience, that is, it's real. It's real to me. And what I'm speaking on behalf is definitely different probably than what you're speaking on behalf, and I hope it is. Like it probably is 100%. And the truth here is that with every little experience, right, you absorb the room, you absorb story, you absorb whatever you can from it, and truly immerse yourself in the experiences you are experiencing. And even like a movie is an experience, right? Like a movie, a night out, like all of these things are experiences that, whenever you're in that experience, to immerse yourself in it. In a way, I've immersed myself in this experience, right? And, trying to truly, fall in love with it and like become one with the experience and truly gain all the experience out of the experience for your character. I think, tops possessions when it comes to, building a story that is based on your character and your, character's growth, right? Like that matters so much more than a thing. Like a thing doesn't show what your growth is whatsoever. It might like, maybe that's what the JP perceives as growth, but when it boils down to it, you need to actually grow yourself, right? You don't need to trick the JP into thinking you've grown. You need to truly grow and let the JP catch up and realize, wow, this guy's actually ahead of me. Does that make sense? Like, I hope you really get that. Don't try to trick the JP or the GP. Yeah, fuck it. I just saw Zach. Thank you, Zach. No, the GP. Don't try to trick the GP. You have to show the GP by truly, immersing yourself in the experience of what this game is, and like easily show them like, wow, this guy is actually really committed to this, right? Like, and he is in front of most people doing this, and whatever that is in your now, I think it takes a lot of time. Like, it clearly takes time for the GP to, even my Instagram, right? Like, I've 60 something reels. Let's say 50 of them are like a different song, but they all have 200 views and the average watch time is super low. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Maybe the song's trash, but I think, whenever I have 100 reels, especially like the new ones, maybe one of them will do bigger numbers and the other ones will get some type of traction. But the reality is, like, I don't need to trick the GP into them thinking that, I'm, more or less talented than anybody. I just need them to know that I'm here, right? And that I exist, I feel. And, their opinions of if I'm better or worse is what it is. But as time goes on, the growth is undeniable, that like I will continue to grow because, I value the experience over the possession, and even putting on the experience and showing some type of experience, is something that, again, I think is what I care about more, right? Like, I'm not trying to sell the GP a product. I'm trying to immerse them in something. And, it's even that, right? Like, truly, like, letting that action speak, in the sense of like, I'm not trying to feed products to them, right? Like, it's all about the experience, and trying to add value to the experience. And anyways, yeah, I think that's basically the simple truth here. I've gone on for a little bit, and value experiences over possessions. And I think that is, something that I hope you far into the future don't get twisted, especially when it comes to, this game of what it is to level up, especially right now, in the now, right? Like, you see somebody get like a watch or something, a car, a crib, whatever the case may be, some type of possession, and they flaunt it like they just leveled up, but they just acquired something, right? Like, to level up your character is, something that takes an experience. So whatever they did to acquire that, their character growth did happen, right? Like, some type of character growth happened, but they got it twisted at some point, because their character grew to acquire something. And when you play this game, I think at very high levels, it's about character growth after character growth after character growth after character growth. And to grow your character and then go acquire things, I think is again, like, getting the kind of end game twisted, right? You're kind of falling off the golf game whenever you do that. And maybe you are in a position to go acquire something nice. But to truly value, though, your experience and your character growth, I think is what you should prioritize, right? Like maybe you are in a position to, and again, I assume you're like not that far into the game, whoever you are far into the future watching this. But that's the truth here. So like no possession should matter, right? It's all about character growth and what you have to pay for or do to get that experience that can give you that character growth is what it is, rather than thinking that the possession matters and the illusion of the possession. But yeah, I think that's that. I gotta make soup probably, and we're probably gonna relax though, be on mid journey, just be vibing out.